Welcome everybody to another set analysis of Card Fight Vanguard 0. So, what's up? So today I'm going to give you a rundown of everything that is in the set 9 of Vanguard 0, which is the first set of the Link Joker series. The first set is titled Triumphant Return to King of Knights, which originally was actually set, I believe, 10 in the TCG, so it's kind of funny how they stick the names kind of similar to each other. But it's a normal one. It's first normal one, I guess is what they say. 6 normal one by gachas in 0. But you have all these fun starters, which I'm just gonna, skip by them real quick. And we're gonna focus on the main cards in the gacha. The main cards that we're gonna focus on are triple rares and double rares. The rares and whatnot are common, so you don't want to worry. These are cards you kind of want to get forward, like push for. So, Gold Paladins. Solitary Liberator gets a lot. He's your break ride for Gold Paladins and the break ride for Liberators. What does he do? Well, when break 4, when rode upon, until the near turn, Vanguard gets plus 10,000 power. This is going to be common among all break rides that they get plus 10,000 power. And then 3 rearguards get plus 5,000 power, which is basically Platina as a kind of skill. And then if you have a Vanguard Liberator, you can add a Blaster Blade from your deck to your hand. See, Blaster Blade Liberator is really good for this. And then if Blaster Blade is not in your deck, add it from your drop zone. So you can either fetch one from your drop zone or your deck, which is good. You want Blaster Blade Liberator. And then in +1 attacks in general, on its own turn, it gets plus 2,000, so it's 14, which is good. This is a good break ride to boost up your opponent's power, your power, and then to kind of go for those finishing end game fight attacks, because your opponent could possibly have PGs like at 5 or something, and you want to break ride again. Highly recommend 4 of for this deck. 4 of. Now, next one, Blaster Blade Liberator. When placed, if your Vanguard is Blaster Liberator, counter blast 2 to retire 1 of your primary cards. This is basically like the normal Blaster Blade, but it's any rear guard, so it's nice. I was about to click out. The next triple rare for Gold Paladins, the last triple rare for Gold Paladins, is Liberator Flute Escrad. Escrad was not that much, or like it was a double rare, I think, in TCG. But when it hits, Counter Blast 1 to call a top card of your deck. I didn't really use them in TCG when I played Liberators, but it might be good for 0. We'll see. Liberators actually had more search priority than the previous Gold Paladin, so it's kind of weird they shifted a little bit. But yeah, it's just basically a Vivian for Liberators. It's a Vivian for Liberators, basically. So basically you run Vivian, and Rune's not that great either way. Alright, Genesis. Battle Deity of the Night Artemis. So this is your, I don't think this is the break ride, is it? No, it's not. When this unit attacks, Soul Blast 3 to draw 2 cards, put the card from your hand into your soul, and this gets plus 5,000. So this is Misaki's new clan, Genesis, which is kind of like a mixture of Orbital Think Tank with some new like soul stuff. It's very interesting in the deck. I didn't play it ever when I played TCG, but personally, this is a little Persona Blast and Limit Break, so when a Persona Blast is like a top 5 of your deck, add a card from among your hand and put the rest of it on your deck. So it's basically just fetch a card that you want. Alright. I believe this is the break ride. I could be wrong. Eternal Godness. Actually, no, it's not. This is just a Soul Blast 6 to retire your front row. Oh, I remember this card. But yeah, that's really it. Soul Blast 3 to have this get plus 3,000. Yeah, this is very soul oriented Genesis. It's just soul turning soul. It's like what's it called? Dark Regulars. And Witch of the Ravens Chamomile. When this card, during your turn, when this card is put into your drop zone, kind of plus 1 to call this card and gets plus 3,000, which is nice. So when you Soul Blast, if it comes out, you can call it. Alright, this is the meat of the deck, and the meta probably going to be happening for next like 3 months, or not 3 months, for the freaking rest of this freaking season, I swear. Eradicators. Oh, Eradicators. Regarding Descendant. Limb Break 4, once per turn, when this attacks, it gets the following until the end of battle. At the end of the battle, if this did not hit, recall, did not hit, Command +1, discard 2 Eradicators from your hand to stand this unit, draw 2 and gets +1 crit. It doesn't lose Twin Drive. You still get Twin Drive. But you basically get a plus crit and stand, and then if you run draws, holy crap, you can get plus, hand-wise. Command +2, you get plus 5,000. This is a plus. If it has to not hit, so you can do this on like your end turn. Like your opponent's like, oh, has a PG. Okay, stand back up. Just so they can waste a PG, stands back up, gets an extra crit. If you still have rear guards, swing, swing. Especially if you're running the Desert Gunners, boom. But yeah, or you can destroy them. Yeah. And now Gauntlet Buster. Oh, Gauntlet Buster is also pretty busted, literally. When break 4, when your opponent's rear guard is retired, this gets plus 3,000 a crit. This stacks. This stacks. I used to play this. You can get up to a ton of crits if you were just if you retire 5 cards. You know, 5 crits, 6 crits. Plus 2,000 power. Command +2 to retire one of your opponent's rear guards randomly with priority to the back row. So if you start retiring like crazy, boom, 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 boom. Crits right there. Alright, Eradicator Battling Sword Ride. This was a good combo. You break. This is your break ride. So when wrote upon, your enemy gets plus 10,000 to retire one of your opponent's rear guards. And when it attacks, plus 3,000. Much like Gancelot's skill to attack. But you ride Battling Sword, you break ride with Gauntlet Buster. That's one retire right there already. You have still a Lunchu on the field. Retire. 2 retires right there. And then just retire the whole time, basically the whole field. And the last triple rare of this set, BCD Ethic Buster, which is the only triple rare for no Raptor, sadly. Which actually, this is the ranked reward art. We're gonna rank reward, so don't worry about it too much if you don't get them. When wrote upon, this plus 5,000 gets plus 10,000, and then ability until the end of turn. When it's attack, stand over your opponent running front row. So attack. This is really good at Blau because Blau stands up. So then you go swing, swing, swing with Vanguard. Blau's skill, stand up. When the stand everything up, Blau again, stands up, attack, yeah, you know. And it gets boosted, plus 3,000 to turn. It's on itself. Alright, so that's all the triple rares for this set. Now double rares, there's a good few, like Liberator Roundtable Alfred, which is a double rare, which it should be a triple rare. It was a triple rare in the TCG. I don't know why it's a double rare. There's Steel Sphere Liberator, Beelbarus, which is also the secondary break ride you have. And then you have Fallon, which is the 12k attacker. And Ryan, I forgot what Ryan do. Oh my god, there's a lot more gold happening. And there's Mark, which is new PGs. You got Mizua, Himiko, Callaway, Artemis, Krishinada, yeah, Sentinel. Just have a bunch of triple rares. Oh my god, there's actually a bunch of double rares. Whew, I was not expecting this many double rares. But this is the set that is gonna be the definition, like starting of Link Joker. And honestly, the meta is gonna be Eradicators. It's gonna be control. It's gonna be destroy. It's gonna be. If you're gonna play in this ranked reward season, beware of Eradicators for sure. We're gonna, yeah, I usually review the double rares, but these are pretty straightforward. I mean, the main ones you need to worry about would be the triple rares for sure. Like that's what you get. And there's a bunch of like commons and rares that are just, they're gonna be more like oriented towards the clan. For sure. The last play Liberator is a ranked reward though, so want to get them. I'm kind of hoping to get at least one top 3,000 this season. So let's hope we get a bunch of Eradicators so we just start busting people out for Eradicators. Because that's going to be the meta for sure. Eradicators and Aquaforce again, probably. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll show you guys the next one. Peace.